I know. By now you've seen dozens of these ChatGPT prompt videos, but this one is different because I'm gonna cater this towards your needs. Usually these ChatGPT prompt videos that you see are like generic prompts that you copy paste, and sometimes you have to have a history with ChatGPT for it to know what you're asking and everything. So you don't need any of this for this video. I'm really not here to give you whatever they give you out there. This one is going to be very different. I'm going to show you the exact ChatGPT prompts that helped my productivity, motivated me, it helped my mindset, and it helped me build my daily routine catered towards me, because your needs are different, my needs are different, and ChatGPT is just a great tool to finally figure out your energy flow throughout the day and throughout the night as well, if you're a night person. I've literally used these starting in September 2024 when I was feeling super stuck, and I went from being very stuck and burned out to literally thriving. Now I have a daily routine, and it's not like a set in stone type of a daily routine because I'm more of an intuitive worker, but I do have these daily structures where I'm like creative workflow, serious workflow, light workflow, and these things really help me structure my life and keep myself motivated. So by the end of this video, if you use these ChatGPT prompts to cater towards your needs, you're gonna have a clear vision, insane energy levels, and actual progress to go and achieve your dreams. So just a little tip here, you have to give ChatGPT exactly what you need. You can't just like copy paste prompts that people have already used. It works sometimes, especially if you have chat history with ChatGPT, but you have to have specific things. So in these prompts, I'm gonna have blanks that you have to fill out for your own needs. So if you're excited to dive deep into how to use ChatGPT to level up in your life, make sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell, because every Sunday on this channel, we're talking about upgrading our lives, leveling up, glowing up, and finally becoming the best version of ourselves and achieving our dream life. Because our dream life is just one step away from taking the correct actions. So number one prompt that I used is this ultimate life strategy generator. How I use this is I was very stuck. I had big dreams, and not gonna lie, I've been working on these dreams for over 6 years now. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, why can't I achieve this goal for 6 years? What am I doing wrong? And then I realized I never had a structured plan, even though I'm such an intuitive worker. I swear, it's like I get up and I'm like, do I feel like shooting? Do I feel like editing? Do I feel like being in front of the camera? Do I feel more like writing? Do I feel like writing my book? Do I feel like working for a client for a screenplay? Like, that's how I vibe usually. I'm a viber. But like structured plan doesn't have to be like full on structure. If that works for you, that's really amazing. I wish it worked for me, but it didn't. So here is the prompt. My goal is to blank. My main areas of interests are blank. My current daily schedule is blank. My deadline to achieve my goal is blank. Mine was December 2025. Today's date is blank. Can you prepare a custom action plan including milestones, monthly, weekly, and daily routines to help me achieve it with 100% probability? Make sure to really dive deep into my current daily schedule is blank, and let it know like exactly what you're doing and what you want to do differently. Really dive deep here. Like this prompt, even though it's this much, when you write it, when you are very detailed with it, it's gonna be very long. Make sure to be very specific with this. And why it works, it forces AI to create a tailored step-by-step plan rather than generic advice. For example, it actually gave me a system I could work on to build in my real life rather than just generic, like hit the gym 4 times a week, 5 times a week, or do this, do that. It was more like, what are my energy levels? You can use this, take it from me. I even told it like around 3 p.m. I feel super sleepy. What should I do? I noticed like I drank coffee at 3 p.m. but it didn't pick me up. I noticed like I took a nap, like it recommended me to try napping, and I really tried. And I was like, yeah, that's also not working. What to do? And then finally it was like, gym. Oh my God, I've been doing it so wrong. I need to hit the gym when my energy levels for work is very low. When I hit the gym in the morning, it's like that's my peak hours, and gym is just taking everything from me. And then afterwards, I can't write, I can't shoot, I can't edit. I'm just like dead. So I'm not productive at all. And then I realized, and this is not just like write one prompt and you're done with. It's gonna tailor a plan for you. And then you're gonna be like, oh, no. Actually, on Wednesdays, I have meetings set in stone. Can we change this to that? You have to move things around and really make it tailor to your needs, because each one of us are so different. These people out there who are telling you, like, here's my structure, here's how I work, take it for yourself. No, make what works best for you, because sometimes some people want to work out in the morning and then they'll take a nap, and then in the evening they'll be the most creative, productive people, and they'll like get a lot of stuff done. And that's okay. We don't have to all be morning people. Prompt number 2 is the energy and focus maximizer. So how I use this is I was very exhausted. I was super burned out. I was very unfocused, and I have a lot going on. This podcast, I stream, I do a lot of things. I write for a YouTube channel. I write for another YouTube channel. I write for this other producer. I'm writing 2 books right now. It's like all over the place. So you can see why I've been not achieving my goals. Anyways, so this prompt really helped me cut the noise and pinpoint exactly where my energy was leaking, which was like a lot of places, by the way. It wasn't just one place that was leaking from. There was a lot of things, even like people in my life that are close to me that I was giving my energy to instead of myself. Like, I've really realized this, because it's not just about work, it's about maximizing your energy levels in all areas of your life. Let's get to the prompt. I need to work on my focus, energy, and overall productivity during this time, because I have to work, but I also need to avoid burnout. And I wrote in parentheses, I'm already burned out. Can you help me identify the tasks that will have the biggest impact and habits I should adopt to maximize my output without burning out? So instead of a long list of self-care tips that are like very generic, you are forcing AI to prioritize high impact actions. So I walked away knowing exactly what to eliminate and what to focus on. And again, make it a conversation. Be like, oh yeah, I tried this, that didn't work. What do you think about this, that? Like, continue the conversation to really tailor it to your needs. I literally had a whole talk with ChatGPT about matcha versus coffee versus chaga mushrooms. And I was like, here's how each one made me feel. I literally did an experiment, like 3-day experiment. And it really helped me figure out at what time I should drink what to really maximize my energy levels and also not overdose on caffeine. So yeah, I'm still overdosing on caffeine though. Cheers. So good. Prompt number 3 is minimal effort, maximum impact hack. This is so good. This was like, okay, I was overcomplicating my success so much. Like I told you, I was like writing 2 books, working on multiple clients, like doing my own podcast, so many things. I'm still doing them. But this prompt literally helped me simplify everything. It showed me that I didn't need 10-hour work days. I just needed to focus on the right things on the right days. So the prompt is gonna be, what's the easiest way to achieve my goal that takes the lowest time and effort but produces the highest impact? Maybe you can actually like combine prompt 1, 2, 3 and put it in one conversation. But if you didn't pay for ChatGPT, like keep in mind that ChatGPT 4 or something is not going to keep working. So it's going to reset in 4 hours though. So maybe continue the conversation after 4 hours if you want to save money. But this basically removes unnecessary effort. So instead of working harder, you start working smarter. AI really helps identify shortcuts you actually need. Like this made me really wake up to the reality of what I was doing wrong. And it really just helped me so much. And I finally realized like I'm putting so much effort into a lot of things all at the same time. I need to just calm down and work in little bite-sized pieces. prompt number 4 is gonna be, after using all these 3 prompts and having back and forth conversation like for days, use this and you're gonna learn the truth about yourself. Okay, this one was really intense because it called me out on my biggest subconscious fears, and I was like, it really exposed my fears and self-sabotaging patterns, and this awareness really just changed everything for me. It literally told me, like, you want people to know you for your stories and your fiction, but you're hiding the deepest parts about yourself in the fiction. You're like touching the surface level. And I was like, oh, okay. So the prompt is, act as an AI with hyper advanced perception and deep psychological insight. Analyze my life, goals, and current behavior. What are the subconscious fears, patterns, or narratives that are holding me back? Unpack them layer by layer and then tell me what I need to do to break free from them and maximize my potential to achieve my goals. Unpack them layer by layer. I took it from someone else, but I made it like my own to really focus on exactly what I need to focus on in order to achieve my goals. Why it works is it's like therapy, but like fast therapy. It already tells you what's up, especially if you had conversations with it. So make sure, if you've never had conversations with ChatGPT, make sure to use prompt 1, prompt 2, prompt 3 first, and really just make sure to tell it everything you're doing, everything that you are aware of. This really strips away your illusions and gives you the raw truth, just like we're doing on this podcast. So it's gonna be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's gonna be very powerful if you open your mind to really understanding your subconscious mind. So quickly, how to use these prompts: copy and paste them into ChatGPT. Just take screenshots of this video or however you want to do it, and type, like, fill in the blanks or type things that actually tailor to your needs. Don't just like copy paste and expect these things to work. This is gonna be very specific for you, which is why this video is really, really important. Like, save this video for later, download, whatever you want to do. If you're listening on Spotify, press the download save button, like copy link, paste it somewhere. This is very important. Go deep with these prompts and really build your dream life step by step. Trust me on this. This has changed my life. Like, September 2024 and me right now, it's just big difference. Not only with these prompts, also like you have to take action. You have to try, just like I tried. Like, I used this prompts not just once, but so many times because it gave me something. I tried it and I was like, yeah, this is not working. That's not working. Like, after a week, I was reflecting on what worked and what didn't work, and it fixed my schedule. And I was even, the other day, I was having a conversation and I was like, hey, so I realized I can shoot better when I'm in my follicular phase. And when I'm in my menstrual phase, I can edit better or write better. I even asked it to make me this monthly plan based on my menstrual cycle, so I can maybe, but I'm still trying it. Like, this is very new. I just had the conversation like a week ago maybe. So this is very new, but I was really like, it helps me be more self-aware. And I realized like Monday through Friday is not really my thing. Like, Monday shoot day, Tuesday write day, whatever. Those things don't really work for me. It's more like I need to be shooting for 3-4 days a month, like, you know, during my follicular phase, because I'm so energetic during that time. And afterwards there's this big dip. So yeah, be more self-aware when you're using these things, and you're gonna try, you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna come back to ChatGPT and be like, hey, so I tried this thing and it didn't work on Tuesday, but it worked on Thursday. And also some days, like for example, I was also using ChatGPT for weight loss, and my gym days are Monday, Wednesday, Friday right now. Those are like set gym days. I can do extra if I want to, but I couldn't do Wednesday this week because I was feeling sick. And I tend to be hard on myself. I'm like, oh, I didn't do it. Why didn't I do it? So I was like, hey, so you know how we set gym days for Monday, Wednesday, Friday? And I couldn't do Wednesday. Now I'm really blaming myself. It's Thursday right now. I feel like I have to go but we have another thing in the schedule. And it literally helped me make it more flexible in a way that if Wednesday didn't work, I can change it to Thursday, and I can have this like 2 hour period where I can exchange it with gym if I have to. That was just so helpful. Like, hey, we can be flexible with ourselves because not every week has to look exactly the same. Our energy levels can shift throughout the week and throughout the months. During the dead of winter, for example, we can feel less productive, and during summer we can feel more like energetic, and it's totally okay to feel this way. You have to tailor these things to your own needs. Anyways, we were talking about how to use these prompts, so customize them for your own life. Test different responses, right? AI is only as good as your prompts, so make sure to refine them to your needs, and literally give it everything that you do daily. And even if you're like, hey, I say fuck it around 5 p.m. or I say fuck it around 12 p.m. and I realize I have this, I don't know, gaming addiction, or I smoke cigarette around like 5 p.m. even though I promised myself I'm not going to smoke in the morning. I have a friend like that. Anyways, tell these to ChatGPT, and it's really going to help you. Trust me, it's really going to help you be very self-aware and be very open-minded. And if you need to start a new chat, because sometimes I notice with ChatGPT, I think we program it in the beginning or something, so it goes on to analyze things the same way. So feel free to start a new one and be like, hey, let's look at it differently, and feed it what you need to feed it. And then 3, act on what you learn. AI gives the insight, but you have to take the action. And again, whatever doesn't work, make sure to reflect on it with it and make a new action plan. I even had to ask AI like, hey, I don't have a proper system of keeping track of my ideas, because I have ideas for this podcast, I have ideas for fiction books, I have ideas for screenplays, I have ideas for my gaming channel, and all of these things are just like too much, and I just dump them on Notes app, but then I put them on Google Docs, but then I have some on Notion too, and it's just all over the place. So I was asking it to really like simplify my idea dump process in a way that it's not only organized but also just in one place. And then it told me to use Notion. So I did. For 2 weeks I used Notion, but then I realized I'm again dumping my ideas to Notes app because I can't keep going on Notion app. It's just, I don't know, it's something like I got used to. So then I was like, hey, so I'm actually dumping my ideas on Notes app still, and then I get overwhelmed because I don't want to copy paste everything on Notion and do this whole table of like, what's this idea for, and then it feels so overwhelming. So then we set this new plan of dumping ideas onto Notes app, not using Notion at all. I love Notion for planning and stuff, but not for idea dump. I'm sorry. It's just not for me, apparently. But I have these like Google documents now for this podcast, for fiction books, for fiction screenplays, and for gaming. And for one more thing, for my fiction YouTube. And now I dump all my ideas throughout the week and even like throughout the month onto the Notes app. And then whenever I feel like it, I copy paste them into their proper sections on Google Docs. So that's the structure I finally came up with. So feel free to try these out and be like, oh, this is not working for me, that's not working for me. But really personalize these prompts as much as you can. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to subscribe, like, hit that notification bell because I post every Sunday. I don't want you to miss any episodes because we're finally taking control of our lives and upgrading our mindset and finally taking action towards achieving our goals, especially if you're someone like me who got lost in the spiritual side of YouTube and TikTok, which I love, by the way. I love that. But I was too lost in these creators who said, just sit down and imagine and it will happen. And it's like, hello? I have like zero doubt about where I'm going and I know I'm gonna get there, but it's still not happening. Why? Because I'm not maximizing my potential. I'm not working on my goals in an efficient way. So that's why I started this podcast, to finally take action and simplify it and just motivate you every single week. Thank you for being here and see you next time.